I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Whatever you are, be a good one. Leave nothing for tomorrow which can be done today. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it, not for themselves. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. I will prepare, and someday my chance will come. Character is like a tree, and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing. You can fool all the people, some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. My best friend is a person who will give me a book I have not read. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. I must stand with anybody that stands right and stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. I laugh because I must not cry. That is all. That is all. If I were two-faced, would I be wearing this one? We are not enemies, but friends. We must not be enemies, though passion may have strained. It must not break our bonds of affection. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other thing. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. The people will save their government if the government itself will allow them. A house divided against itself cannot stand. You have to do your own growing, no matter how tall your grandfather was. I remember my mother's prayers, and they have always followed me. They have clung to me all my life. That some achieve great success is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. He has a right to criticize who has a heart to help. You cannot help people permanently by doing for them what they could and should do for themselves. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. Most folks are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. If there is anything that a man can do well, I say let him do it. Give him a chance. The things I want to know are in books. My best friend is the man who'll get me a book I ain't read. I do not like that man. I must get to know him better. You have to do your own growing, no matter how tall your grandfather was. I never had a policy. I have just tried to do my very best each and every day. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure.